Hello everyone! Welcome to part 3 of the series What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm definitely mispronouncing that name. How's everyone doing today? Day 3. Oh, I didn't even see that. So, if I remember correctly, we're halfway through the story. Well, I say halfway, but we're about to be done with the story. We've met every character. I think we're only missing Eddie and Dawn, and that'll be the end. Oh, maybe 2 more people. Yeah. So, let's get the story going. I remember this room. This is a cool looking room. Have we explored all the side here? I think this is the story, isn't it? Yeah, that's the story. Oh man. Free life. So far, I've just been...
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
That's ironic. I love the stories that's behind there and the whole concept of sealing the door up as a way of preserving the memory. Oh, no. So, I was re-looking on the first episode. Oh, I hate this animation. So I was re-looking through the first episode again from the start of the story, and I found out what exactly that red light is. That is the first house. The original house that came through the boat and then sunk, and then Odin arrived on shore, and he was one of the first people to be buried here. Yeah. Okay. Have we explored everything inside this room?
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Come on, being a Finch is awesome. Kinda...
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I wonder why they moved out.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I wonder why. Oh. Sanjay. Disaster relief. Oh. To teach to learn Dawn Finch. I feel like...
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Everything's left the way it was. This is where I'm gonna get jump scared. The whole game is like...
End one way or another.
I'm
All
very
that's left now
paranoid.
is to tell you about that last night.
Am I smaller? A story that was never written. Is that it? That's her story now
The
writing.
last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it?
There are
The
3 packs of
grown-ups have
ketchup
to
in the corner.
own
Where are they?
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Get me out of here.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Whose library was this?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My
That's
children
true.
are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Edith
Dear
Finch.
Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh,
That night, the tide went way, way out.
am I gonna explore the house?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Starfish.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
I can vouch, it does smell really bad when you go into the ocean on the low tide.
But
It
I
smells
never
very...
thought I'd go back to it.
Is that the grandmother?
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Nah, I got this. You look down.
I got turned around.
I got this. Parkour.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Oh. We might see all the stories of the Finch before us.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
I
But
bet.
when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Toilet.
Or maybe I came back to them.
I would probably try and snatch something from the house, like bring it back home.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Pull. No, don't rip it.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No, Eddie. I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
No.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Oh, come on. Who hasn't done this as childhood?
We both tried to make the best of it.
Whee! Has anyone else tried remembering, as you look out the window, you imagine that you're
A few
running?
years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got
Same
better
dots.
for a while.
It's the same
and then
dots.
She didn't.
I think this is a family sickness.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
I think this is the baby.
I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Oh no. Ah. Wow. This is the childhood pictures of the developers. It is. Wow, guys. Oh. I'm just gonna let you scroll because this has been one of the best stories I've seen. And I'm so glad my first game I get to play was this beautiful game. Oh, it was just an emotional ride, but wow. It was a prince. Maybe they were talking about their own stories and they incorporated into the game. This is gonna feel like when you finish a series or a book and you're like, nothing's gonna come close to the story like this. That's how I feel right now. It's like, what's the chances I'm gonna find something similar? But I'm sure there's many more I want to try. And if you guys have a lot of suggestions about what other games I should play, definitely do comment down because I would love to play. Well guys, I hope you enjoy. This was an amazing game and I hope more games to come through this week as well. I'm going to try and upload more often, try to play more games now that I have the chance. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please do leave a like, and if you can comment, I'll be even more amazing. And if you not like the video, well, sorry to say so then. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bam 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 bam.